Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is wrapping up an amazing Season 2 update for the game, which brought new modes and maps. Now I say amazing because, that's what I heard from people that actually played this season, because if I'm being honest, I did not play at all during the Season 2 update. I said I was going to, but then I got wrapped up in beating Hogwarts Legacy, then trying to beat Resident Evil 0, which I still haven't beat. How does one bug instantly kill you? This Rebecca moves too slow. But nevertheless, I haven't got the chance to play this season, so I'm not going to be able to tell you all the good and bad details that arrived during the update. However, as of recently, a lot of bad news has been popping up in the Call of Duty community, so much so that even a fake Call of Duty fan like myself caught wind of it. And instead of it being some sort of freaky gameplay glitch or complaints about them reusing old maps, it had to do with something a little more serious that affects the players directly and their ability to play the game. Now, Call of Duty has been cracking down heavily recently. I'm sure most of y'all heard about the DMCA takedowns of the Call of Duty maps created in Fortnite's new creative game mode, which was kinda dumb. Who am I kidding? That was just stupid. You can literally go on Gary's mod right now and download damn near any Call of Duty game asset in the workshop, but they draw the line with Fortnite. Yeah, so they've been really hardcore with their community lately, to the point where now there's an unprecedented amount of shadow bans being brought to players who feel as if they were unfairly punished. Now, with how easy it is to cheat and find glitches in the game of Call of Duty, one could argue that, many bans from the reports are justified. But with this many bans in such a short amount of time, you could question whether this was a needed takedown or a faulty system. But you don't have to question about my Patreon. If you want to support the channel, gain access to exclusive videos that'll never go to YouTube, or be able to watch my channel videos earlier than when I usually upload them, feel free to check the link in the description below and become a Patreon member today. So what does the banning system even look like for Call of Duty? How are this many players being snitched on and getting locked up? Well, most of these bans come from the automated algorithm within the game, where multiple reports on one person most likely leads to shadow bans that last a few days. In theory, this sounds like a good idea. I mean, if someone is cheating in your lobby and, everyone else sees it, you should be able to report them and get their account reviewed by a higher up. But dude, come on, let's snap back into reality. If a group of people online don't like you, then you could see where this system reaches a big dilemma. And need I remind you how toxic of a game that Call of Duty voice chat can be? This game was damn near the originator of online toxicity. And with this system being in place, it's led to players now being shadow banned left and right, especially in the ranked lobbies, because I'm sure that's where players are more invested in not losing. So with this, it's caused a lot of players to turn a negative eye towards Activision, with the thought of them hosting a poor banning system. It's not all bad news though, since it was recently reported that Call of Duty is bringing a new anti-cheat system that'll rework how players are reported, which should lead to less unrightful bans. Now, how effective this is going to be remains to be seen, but at least they see what's going on and plan to fix the issues, which is a step in the right direction. But still, if I logged on and saw that my account was shadow banned for no good reason, I could see why players would be upset right now, even if the ban only lasts a few days. If you do find yourself banned before the Season 3 update, you do have the option of appealing by sending a ticket to Activision, which may or may not get looked at in time. These ticket systems are pretty unreliable, honestly, but you do have the option of doing it if you please. So, pretty frustrating times for Modern Warfare 2 players, but I have hope that we're reaching the end of these times since a new update is around the corner. But if you find yourself playing the game from now until that point, my best advice is to just be safe and avoid toxic players, because you never know who's gonna ruin your gameplay. So what do you guys think about these Call of Duty shadow bans, man? Feel free to leave a comment down below, and as always, leave a like on the video, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and I'll see y'all in the next one.